Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God chapter, what is it this time? We're not at episode 400, that's what I'm seeing here, we're at 399. Okay, I know we were close to 400, and then I saw up in the URL the 400, I was like, there is no way we're there yet. So we're at chapter 399, so episode 319 for season 2. So, either way, this one is probably going to be up around noon again like I've been getting it the past few weeks. So at least that's better than what it was at. But again, not as early as I was planning to record or anything. But I slept in a little bit because I didn't get to sleep until kind of late last night. So either way, sorry that this one is again later than I'd hope it be. And I'm trying to push these forward even more in the day on Mondays. But hey, at least they're all on Mondays pretty consistently, so there's that. But either way, for this one, I'm kind of excited. The past 2 or 3 have been a little on the shorter side because they've mostly been action, but this arc has been really, really good. So we're probably going to see what happens here with Karaka and Yuri, and Karaka's not in a very good place right now. And in addition to that, we still don't know where White was blown off to or what he's going to do after being just blown off somewhere. And we also have to see what's going to go on with Bomb's group, how they're going to escape the train during all this madness. Because there is still a whole army surrounding the place that could go after them if they catch them. Or rather, if they see them heading for the dock or whatever. So, there still is a lot going on that could screw with Bomb's group. So, we'll have to see what happens. But we're starting off with the panel of all the army people bowing to Yuri. Okay. Now, or like we learned last week, all the members of the army have to bow if Zahard or a 13-month princess shows up. So we have more panels of all this. More panels of people bowing. All arise, says Chionhee. Listen, that man is Karaka, a slayer from FUG. He committed high treason by getting on the train with regulars and taking it over. I've been on the train this whole time to deal with that heinous criminal. I'm going to punish him now, so get back and stay out of my way. Now then, the orders were to kill everybody on the train though, so we'll have to see if they follow the strict orders word for word, or if they're like, okay, we trust Yuri. I have a feeling they're gonna just be like, okay, we trust Yuri in order to just get us out of this predicament riding-wise. What the hell's going on here now, says Track watching. Did you hear what she just said? What should we do, Division Commander? Strange. I thought the regulars teamed up with FUG and were running the train. First, I'll have to hear what Yuri has to say. Follow the princess's orders. Have all troops step back and wait. Okay. Alright. So, okay, this is Rachel's group that we saw in these cloaks. Or wait, no. Never mind. The ones we saw in the cloaks were on the dock, and they're probably still on the train trying to figure out their way to escape too. Okay, that all makes sense. What happened? What was that loud noise before? Now White is gone too. Okay, something must be happening out there. This is Rachel. 44th floor, the last station 4. Okay, now we're seeing Karaka and Yuri up in the air, with the one kind of cute girl watching on. It looks like they're from Zahard's army. Was your plan this whole time to mobilize an army at the station and get rid of me, says Karaka. Well, this wasn't what I had intended. But I'm a girl who has to finish a fight once it starts. And we have him moving Wagner out of the way, Wagner yelling. That sounds pretty tiring. How do you live like that, says Karaka. Finishing the fight. Could also mean death for you, and he goes for an attack. Well, this is very different from when there are hostages involved, you amateur slayer. Green April. Ignite. And then we see Green April's ignition, only from Yuri this time. That damn frog. He really sent me flying, thinks White, just floating away, while we see the explosion in the distance. He's just looking up. I used to be a high ranker who dominated a whole floor of the tower. But now, as soon as I left there, here I am, staring up at the sky. This is just shameful. And we're having another flashback for him, wow. Father, father, father. Long time no see, Father. And we have little Joaquin again. I'm not sure if you remember me, but my name is Joaquin. You showed me the outside world before. I thought long and hard about what you told me. When you told me to leave this place and become a demon, maybe you meant that I should train my abilities as a ruler who looks after my subjects and then come back here. No. Pardon? What I meant was, I see the seeds of a demon in you. So, leave this place. Go to the deep, damp, dark lair of evil. That's the best place for you to develop your power. While you're there, use your rage towards me as fuel, and increase your power by burning and devouring the souls of the weak. Perhaps you're destined to fail and ultimately be incinerated, but that's what you were born for. Don't deceive yourself. Give yourself over to the joys and pleasures of murder, until everything seems pointless someday. And this is the sadness, because Joaquin was always trying to be good and trying to surpass him, and he was kind of made into a demon. So we see that the seeds of good were actually there. And with a lot of the changes he's had throughout the arcs since we've been on the Hell Train, we've seen those seeds of good can still be there. Until everything seems pointless someday. Joaquin, hey Joaquin, what are you doing? Aren't you going to help them? Here's a voice. Don't worry, I'll keep my promise. I can feel power building up inside me. So maybe now he'll have the conscience of Albelda in his head, and maybe that'll be a good influence on him. And then we have the yelling from Kong and Pinnacle. Let's get out of here, leader. It's too dangerous here. Shut up. We can't pass up an opportunity like this. We have to earn some points with the commander. Get up, you worthless idiot. This sucks. Open door D12, says Warion. Another door. Let's head right inside. And then we have the the Thornbush path coming out. Huh? And it grabs onto their ship and entangles their ship, knocking the two of them off of it. Not again. And now Sachi's group jumps onto the ship. Alright, so they've captured their way of escaping. And now we see the again, I don't remember her name if she was one of the ones that were listed, but the cute one looks up and notices, why are there so many people in the warship? Lighthouse, she says. Okay. Oh, Dance of the Dead, and she dodges. They're attacking me from below. I need to get up there. Why? Why is it coming from above? Oh, because... Yeah, and she gets completely murdered. Because that's how the REA swordsmanship works. When you think it's coming from one direction, you can just manipulate it and have it come from another. And I love these panels, him flying up past her body. We lost H-14. Okay, that's who she was. What? I think that white regular did this. And then Dorian grabs onto his weapon again. This power. It's different from before. Thanks. I haven't gotten any fresh air in a while. Or in a long while, says White. Back when I was in my prime, I couldn't take 2 steps without running into guys like you. But now, even you look like a real feast. White style, spirit sword. Incinerating, splash of the dead. And he has this massive, massive swirling attack toward Dorian. And then Dorian uses the green mucus Shinsu from the frogs in his tank again. It's that terrifying power I felt at first. Could this guy really be? And we have all the soul Shinsu swirling around him. The Ancient Slayer. I'm coming up there again to slice you into pieces. The sky, it's so clear. Father. The Assistant Division Commander is in battle. I think you'll have to go after the guys that left the train, Regimental Commander. Alright. Okay, so then we have the, it looks like Karaka flying towards the one guy whose name had a U in it that I don't remember, the swordsman guy that looked cool, and one of those Regimental Commanders. I'll handle them, says the sword guy. It wasn't Yuge. Yuge is the guy in Walhike Song. It was something with a, I think like a YU sound, though. I told you, says Yuri to stay out of this. And then she sends one of the tendril attacks from the Green April between the two of them. Okay. Who? Flower of Darkness. Okay. Good panel again. Black Lotus. And, okay, so these characters, I guess it wasn't really good to get used to them or anything, like I was saying after Joaquin just deleted two of them basically, because, again, more of them just getting completely demolished. Because Karaka just destroyed this guy. Yuryu, there's his name. The assistant division commander is in battle with the White Regular. Our forces appear to be taking damage. What about those guys who left the train? I'm sending the remaining troops after them, Commander. And I received news that the company commander Drac is on standby. Alright, for now, stay away from the princess and bring those guys back to me. Why does it seem like you're getting in our way? What are you up to, Yuri? What? You want me to break the connection? Are you insane? Nope, I'm perfectly sane. Hurry up and do it. Damn it. And, Puropo breaks the connection, whatever that means. He's disconnecting the cars of the train, I guess. I give up. And all the train cars start falling. So yeah, they've completely destroyed the Hell Train. All the monsters and the Gata Guardians in there are probably getting pretty shaken up. What the hell? Says, Dorian looking back. The train is falling, or thinks Chon-hee. Ah! And we see Bomb's group getting shaken up. Princess, snap out of it and listen carefully. Did you read the note from Viol? We'll take plan B. The Silver Dwarf saved us a spot. He'll get us out of here as quickly as possible. See you at the station. Damn it, that freaking guide. Please. Bong bong. She activates it. Whoa. And we see Bomb's group still falling. And a flick of the finger from Chon-hee catches the train car, it looks like. Splitting up our forces, creating a surprise situation, and taking advantage of the confusion to escape. And we see the reactions from Bomb's group, White and Evan. Okay, so this makes Sahard's army not seem like complete idiots if Chon-hee can figure out what they're doing. It was a brilliant plan, but we're not so easy to fool. I don't know, they took out like a good chunk of your important characters that we saw, but still. You criminals. And then Yuri looks back. Okay, this is good that she's actually smart enough to tell. It makes Zahard's army look less like complete scrubs that got demolished by White and Karaka. So, okay. This makes it better. And the regulars they sent, even though they're kind of joke regulars like Pinnacle, getting completely just made into a joke by Sachi. So, this was really good. This was, I think, better than the past few. Like, they've all been good recently, but this one was really good. I loved all the stuff with White/Joaquin and the flashbacks. And I really loved the ending with Shoni figuring this out, because I was a little bit worried there that this was going too easily and the Zahard army seemed like idiots. I mean, I didn't really care that much. I was still enjoying it, but this makes it a lot better. It makes it feel like there's more of a threat, more of an actual threat. Whereas the army that did once seem like a threat had quickly been turned into something that seemed like less of a threat for a little bit there. I like the stuff with Karaka and Yuri too. Is there anything else I'm really forgetting? Not really. I think I brought everything up. So yeah, this one was really, really good. And I'll read it over a bit more, take some notes, read the blog and all that, and have a review up tomorrow as usual. So, that's it. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter and what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction to it. Subscribe for more Tower of God and much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, or I can talk to you there if you want. Or if you want to talk to me or more of us on Discord, just ask and I'll give you a link to the server, because it's free and open for anyone. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.